endless. Drones buzzing through the clouds, relentless. FPV, your world flying high, never touching ground, never saying goodbye. Lights flashing, beats drop low. We chase the sun, feel the flow. Wings spread wide over the city, flying high, no time for pity. Dancing with the stars tonight, zooming past the northern lights. Flying high, electric vibes. Feel the rush, we come alive. Faster, faster, can you feel the pace? Wind on our faces, hearts in the race. City below, a blur of light. FPV dreams take flight tonight. Faster, faster, can you feel the pace? Wind on our faces, hearts in the race. City below, a blur of light. FPV dreams take flight tonight. Dancing with the stars tonight, zooming past the northern lights. Flying high, electric vibes. Feel the rush, we come alive. Feel the power, engines roar. Up above, we crave for more. Skies a dance floor, beats are loud. Flying high, breaking from the crowd. Faster, faster, can you feel the pace? Wind on our faces, hearts in the race. City below, a blur of light. FPV dreams take flight tonight. Faster, faster, can you feel the pace? Wind on our faces, hearts in the race. City below, a blur of light. FPV dreams take flight tonight. Dancing with the stars tonight, zooming past the northern lights. Flying high, electric vibes. Feel the rush, we come alive. Feel the power, engines roar. Up above, we crave for more. Skies a dance floor, beats are loud. Flying high, breaking from the crowd.
He's flying my quad.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
You may not be able to get it back once you get the taste of it.
Yeah, well, he flew carbon yesterday. I'm trying to hook him. You know.
All right, that's right. Today we have Mr. Joe Fotoleo in the house. Today it's going to be an awesome stream. Welcome in everybody to FPV Your World Tuesdays. We've got an awesome bunch of videos from awesome content creators and FPV enthusiasts and all the good fucking shit. So yeah, we're got some great videos. And we've got our co-host, Mr. Danzilla, lurking behind here, waiting to come on in. Welcome in, buddy.
Jazz hands. Good evening, everyone.
Recommended by veterans, veterinarians.
Veterinarians. Yes. 9 out of 10 vets.
Really? Awesome. How was your week since we've seen you? Actually, it's been 2 weeks.
It's been pretty shitty. Actually, it's been mostly crappy weather here and working for clients that I don't like. But you know,
right.
I haven't had much chance to go flying, but I've been working on some quads, just fixing up some stuff here and there. And
okay,
I got around to tidying up my bench for the first time in like 2 or 3 weeks, so I could actually see the surface again now. So,
wow. Wow. Well, I guess you guys know I upgraded my 3D printing room, so I've got now the A1 Mini and an A1. So yeah, it's been a
veritable farm up there.
Really good. I've been killing it 3D printing these transformers for a guy, and also working on my big chopper droid build. So it's been quite the project. Lots of filament. Big thanks to Polymaker, of course. And speaking of Polymaker, I believe right now, if you guys are on the Discord for FPV Your World, there is a Discord giveaway for 3D printing filament. So go check that out in the community tab. Discord giveaways.
I'm telling you, man, I won one of the early ones, and it's a great freaking prize, man. It's basically you get a spool of filament in the mail. They're like super fast shipping too. I don't know what it is, but I got mine in like under 48 hours, I think, and that's amazing for where I live. You know, it's like it came from down the road.
Totally.
It's like boom, I won a prize, and 2 days later, I had a brand new roll of filament.
And pretty much everybody around the world gets it pretty quick too. Like they've got great shipping everywhere around the world. Yeah. Another cool thing that we did for us here in Vancouver, we did a little meetup where we did some building of some awesome little foam planes. So on Amazon, I bought these stupid little foam planes off of some kind of like cheap knockoff. And we just installed all these little parts to it, like the camera, the servos, the motors, and stuff like that. So it was inspired by Lemon's new video that he put out on Random Lemon. If you haven't checked out his channel yet, I can throw that up for you guys. But he did a really cool build video of these little tiny planes.
What did that start? Did that start life as an RC plane, or was it just a toy?
No, it was just a foam plane, just a foam glider.
You guys put motors and jeez, that's pretty cool.
Because he is one of the Betaflight developers, right? So basically, what that says is that Betaflight can now start doing wing stuff, which is really cool. Let me quickly here show you before we bring Joe in. Sorry, Joe. Just show you quickly this little video. So this is basically Random Lemon's video. I think he changed his name or something, or maybe this is his second channel. But we all know Lemon because he does some really funny content. But yeah, he's got this really cool, this is the glider it starts off with, Amazon kind of toy plane. And basically he puts all these components into it and makes it Betaflight and GPS. And this thing
differential thrust
rips. Yep. Just rips.
It's pretty sweet.
And 3S. And so that's how he uses his back rudder. Right. So it's pretty cool.
But so, he doesn't use, he uses differential thrust. He doesn't have a vertical.
Correct.
About to find out if this $2 frame is cool enough.
Nemo?
Go. There we go. Okay.
Take off from the table. That's amazing.
Very violent.
So
this plane now officially cool.
Short takeoff and landing.
Ivan thumbs up.
Right.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up.
So yeah, you guys check that video out. Maybe we'll play it a little bit later tonight. But yeah, really cool video. This guy's definitely, definitely pushing the limits with Betaflight right now. So that's really dope to see. So yeah, I've got mine. I'm putting a lot of my components mostly inside. I'm kind of carving it out and stuff like that too. So yeah, kind of want to keep it as a real looking as possible. I might not even, I'm not sure if I'm going to do the camera or if I'm just going to do line of sight, but we'll see. But that's all I've got for my updates for the week. That was a long update, but thanks for listening. And yeah.
What? We were supposed to be listening?
Hopefully some of the locals will come in here in the chat and they'll say what's up. You weren't listening? That's okay.
What?
Let's bring him in. He's been waiting here forever. Mr. Joe Fotoleo.
What's going on, guys? What's up? What's up?
Welcome in, brother.
Appreciate it. Thanks for the invite, man. Audio still good?
Audio sounds great. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
All right.
Good to meet you again.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Backstage, but yeah, appreciate it. How y'all doing tonight?
Good.
You've got a great name, I have to say. I can't help but say your name. Like, Hey, Joe Fotoleo.
You gotta put accent on it, right? It's got
right. Totally.
It's a great name, man. Don't ever change your name, man. I love your name.
Thank you.
It's gonna be hard to
trying to
change.
be racist against Italians or anything, but
right. So why don't you start with a little introduction to anybody maybe who doesn't know who you are or what you do and where you're from and kind of stuff. Let's see.
Sure, yeah. Name's Joe Fotoleo. My real last name is Leone. For those who don't know, so Fotoleo is just my channel name. But sorry to ruin that for you, Dan. But no, I'm from Kansas City originally. If you can't tell from the backdrop, I've been in Houston, Texas for about 16 years. I lived here for about 6 years in the 90s, but I've been back here for about 16, and I'm sick of the heat, to say the least. It's just so damn hot down here. But now I've been flying since 2017, 2018, late 17, early 18. Started with camera drones. I'm a general contractor, so been in the roofing business for a while. Company I worked for had a Phantom 4 Pro V2 and was like, what the hell is that? Because I was flying like $60, $100 toys before that, right? And so that was kind of what sparked me into the real shit. And so got into camera drones, had Air 1, Air 2, Air 2S, and then eventually got the Potato. I was very intrigued by the FPV side of things, and actually my boss with the roofing company had the Potato. Come to find out, he got vertigo in the goggles pretty bad, and I was like, I want that. I want that drone. So we worked a deal, and he gave it to me. I did some trade work and was able to learn FPV in a safe, I guess, kind of way, because I got a oh shit button, right? But no, I learned the controls, and I was like, okay. And then that video you were playing in the first, that was Minefield through 4.0.
I think
not this past August, but the previous August, because that was my first time flying carbon fiber.
Right.
Oh, wow.
And maybe we're going to play that video a little bit later of Minefield that you ripping, but why don't you give us a little bit of information on what Minefield is? Maybe some of us.
So yeah, Minefield, if you guys don't know, is Ken Herron's birthday party. He has that in Brownsville, Tennessee, every year. This year was the 5th one. And I've been to the last 3. It's a great event. It's the structure itself is just a big metal sculpture. Billy Tripp's the inventor and creator. He's been building it since like 81, I think, 1981. He's been building it.
Wow.
Just random scrap metal stuff. It looks like a electrical substation from the road, but there's a water tower in there and fire towers. Great FPV spot. Great FPV spot.
Yeah, very cool.
So, yeah,
very cool.
A lot of fun.
What kind of got you into flying drones other than camera drones? Like, was there something in the drone hobby that you first saw before you got into it and was like, oh man, this is for me?
Well, what really started it was like there was 2014, 2015 was a 9-year-old kid down the street, and I go to Toys R Us to get a little $20 helicopter, right? And I was like, I kind of want one of those too. I've always been intrigued by flight in general, but helicopters especially. Oh, yeah. So I got this little helicopter and I'm flying it around, and I show my neighbor and he's like, that's cool. And the next day he goes to a hobby shop and comes home with Latraxis Alias.
Oh,
right?
okay.
And I was like, I never saw a drone, right? I was like, what is this? I don't know, they call it a quadcopter. I was like, that's badass. So that was kind of the first spark. And then I started getting toys, right? And then went on to the camera drone side of things. And then camera drones got boring, and then I saw FPV and I was like, that shit looks like fun. And so got my taste into FPV, and then really looked back. I mean, I have an Air 3 now that I fly for a little cinematic thing here and there, but it's rare, man. It's rare.
Just found a picture of the Latraxis Alias.
Yeah, the Latraxis Alias. It was like $150 range, I think. Like brushless motors, nice, quiet, line of sight, no camera. Yeah, that's it. And my buddy had the blue. My neighbor had the blue one.
Oh yeah, nice. It's got a cool design.
Yeah, that was cool. And That was the first one I ever saw. The first quadcopter I ever saw. I was like, what is this 4-bladed son of a bitch, you know?
Right? Yeah.
And this is, like I said, 2015. So
Nice.
yeah.
That thing, did I have FPV with it or no? Probably not, right? It was all like line of sight with that one.
Yeah, it's all line of sight.
That's cool.
Drum Me to Ominous is another one.
I got into an Airhogs FPV where you could put the phone into like this canister, which was goggles, but it wasn't goggles. It was just your phone in a screen. That was a
Fox goggles for your own monitor.
Yeah, good stuff.
It definitely helped me figure out how to fly a whoop and like fly drones, because otherwise I was screwed. But that thing also had position hold, which was nice. But just trying to get the movements and stuff, trying to get it around things and stuff, just maneuvering it was the hardest
I remember
part.
putting those toy drones into pro mode, which is acro, and like you crash immediately, like line of sight, obviously. Like, who would ever want to fly like this? Like, who would want to do this? Then you get it, and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, totally. Once you figure it out, you're like, how do you not want to do this?
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
Hey, off axis, when you're doing your long rangers, do you always just fly acro, or do you throw it in horizon mode, or
no acro all the way?
All the way? Just curious.
Yeah.
If you ever just
I'll throw it into like angle mode if I'm doing like return to home type of shit.
Yeah.
Or like if I'm getting like super, super close to an object and I just kind of want to hover, then I'll throw it into angle mode. Just let it hover. But usually I don't. I like to leave it in angle mode because angle mode or an acro mode, because if I change it to angle mode, then it changes the camera view, right?
Yeah,
So it is the same kind of shot. But depends on what you're doing. I don't really usually stop too much flying. I try not to.
Yeah.
What's your favorite type of flying, Joe? Do you like going out and just ripping packs? Do you like
acro freestyle? Yep, acro freestyle, baby. Yep, that's it. I really racing and the sim is really kind of what honed my skills on freestyle. So I kind of have a race feel, I guess, to my flying. You know, tighten around corners to
you practice racing in gaps and stuff like that, and gates and
not so much gates, but definitely gaps. Definitely work on hitting gaps, and then just throwing a freestyle anything in there, throwing a power loop in when it feels good, and
right.
That's kind of how I get down. Yeah,
enjoy it. Very cool.
Yeah, trying to do 6-7 packs a day, but sometimes weather doesn't permit.
Yeah, definitely. For us,
I'm trying to see your
possible.
I'm trying to see the jerseys on your wall. Where do you reside?
Well, I live in Houston, Texas, but those are all old Kansas City Chiefs jerseys.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, 58 in the middle. Derek Thomas, he's deceased.
Oh, yeah, there is a Kansas City, the Chiefs logo on the right.
Yeah, KC over there. Yeah, Joe Montana and Marcus Allen. Yes.
Cool.
There used to be a brother of ours on here on Discord that used to do live streams. KC Multi-Rotors. I don't know whatever happened to that guy. Yeah, he was around for a while.
See that name
did Quad Corner and stuff. I'm curious now. I got to think about that. KC, yeah. Interesting. People come and they go.
Yeah. It is. I'm here to stay.
Hell yeah.
I love it too much, man.
Right.
So much fun.
I like that.
I built my first one in January, and I'm working on my 4th now. So.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Somebody in chat just called you Jolton Joe Fotoleo.
Jolton. That's Fly Media. Welcome.
That's John Flynn. What's up, John?
Good to see you. Welcome in, everybody.
I like to dance, so he calls me Jolton Joe.
Jolton Joe. You like to dance? Is that your other hobby?
Nah, I know it's certainly not. No, I just let it get to me.
Yeah, Dan was doing that. Dan does that every time we start the stream. Every time with that beginning song.
I'm always dancing to the theme song.
One day we're gonna record you.
Mikey the Bears.
Yeah.
Of course.
Awesome. If you could
I
only
remember that
have
on Saturday night.
one
That was a long time
drone,
ago now.
if you only could have one drone, what drone would it be?
One.
Like your desert island drone.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the Grinderino, man. This thing is fire, dude.
3.5
It's so
inches,
good.
game changer. That's the
And
best.
that's the fourth one. That was my second build, and it's my fourth build. This is my my second one.
Oh, that's a
So,
cool one.
That's some
I
bright
came.
green you got going on there.
Yeah, I come from the custom car world way back 20 years ago. So I did custom
Okay.
painting and airbrushing and graphics. So I always just throw something kind of cool onto my quads too, you know.
Is that
Brad.
how you did the fade with airbrush, or just a rattle can? Or?
Actually, that's rattle can. Yeah, believe it or not. This is a Armaton that I faded kind of orange to black.
Dope. I like it.
Yeah. And threw a
There's
little
some good
purple in
rattle
there.
can paints out there, man. Like, it's crazy how
Yeah,
you can get
oil-based
pretty
paint markers too for like the edging there, like
Yeah.
the edging of the purple and stuff. Oil-based paint marker, yeah. Yeah, nice.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
And do you have to that
Amazon.
oil-based paint marker? You don't have to coat it or anything afterwards, or it's pretty.
You
tough?
can clear coat it, but I'm gonna bash the shit out of it.
Yeah.
I don't, it's all
Yeah,
good.
I guess. Yeah, I'm not too
But yeah,
worried.
you certainly can clear coat it, let it dry for a couple days, so you don't get any, reactions.
You can actually get this stuff in a rattle can that's like kind of it's like a rubber coating basically. I forget the name of it.
Plastic dip.
Yeah, plastic dip. Yeah,
Plastic
you could
dip.
do that. You could like
thinking-
literally like
I
cover
was
an
thinking
entire
Flex Seal.
Yeah, Flex
Flex
Seal.
Seal. You could.
Yeah, but this shit's like rubber, dude. They use like hit stuff and you
Yeah.
bounce a little bit off it. It'd be awesome.
Yeah, I've seen people do tool handles and stuff with
Yeah,
it.
it'd be hilarious. I did that with my first wing that I 3D printed, my plane, that I've never actually gotten to fly yet. I got to put some time in next year with it. But yeah, that thing's like the whole nose of it and the bottom is all covered in that rubber Flex Seal stuff.
Yep, plastic dip for the win. The people are painting the whole cars with that stuff back. They still are, but a few years ago it was really popular. You could get it at gallons, and then when you were tired of it, you just can peel it all off.
Or you see that? Yeah. Or you see that one redneck that puts the what's that truck liner spray on truck liner?
Rhino liner
stuff. Yeah, on the entire car.
I live in Houston, man. That's like every 20 vehicles.
That's hilarious. Welcome in, everybody in chat. Good to see you all. Swift Duck and Drone Shots.
What up?
Everybody's popping in. We're going to start off some of the awesome video content we got. Of course, we got the newest one here from Joe Fotoleo. For the first time, we're going to be sharing the how do I do it? Through here? No, I can't through here. The link. You have the link. Can you share that for the playlist link as well? Playlist link, and then also the channel links, if you don't mind. So you guys can
me or Dan?
Follow. No, for Danzilla.
Okay.
Here's the playlist link. Boom.
Bartman, dude, what up?
What are they?
Hey, Amino Acid and Bartman. So yeah, tonight you guys will be able to follow along to the playlist for tonight while the videos will be playing. So let's start off the show with a little. Pull your ears off.
It's a slow one.
Curtis Hayes says he loves his guy in Reno. Oh yeah.
Curtis knows what's up.
Bob Casey.
Brother Bob Casey, what's up? This was at a property last week. We installed this shingle roof, but this guy was on like, I don't even know, 15, 20 acres. Just such a great area.
Yeah. It's a nice amount of spots that just rip though. Like there's definitely a lot of property there.
That's the street way out there, way forward.
Holy.
His driveway was at least 3/4 mile.
We want to shovel that in the winter.
No, ain't gonna snow down here.
Yeah.
It's like 75, 80 for the highs all week.
Wow, eh?
You know, we're Canadian. When the first thing we think is jam. I wouldn't want to shovel that driveway.
Damn right. You're damn right.
It's a
Tell me you're
completely different
Canadian
world
without
up
telling me
here.
you're Canadian.
Yeah, it's a big thing when it comes to real estate. It's, oh, I got to shovel that.
Right.
Yeah.
No longer.
Yeah, we don't put our houses too far away from the road for that reason. Our garages maybe, but not our
Yeah.
house.
Right.
That was one good thing about living in the city, and not having a car. I never had to shovel. You know, the city would do the sidewalk, and I didn't have a car, so it's just get up in the morning and go to work.
Yeah,
Laugh
totally.
at all the people out there struggling.
What are those boxes there?
I think those are gear feeders.
Oh, cool.
I think you're right.
Yeah. They have timers on them, and guy just go out and hunt his own property.
That's something I miss about living in the country. I kind of grew up near a farm and country land and stuff in Ontario and moved out to the city here in Vancouver, but kind of missed all that kind of stuff. You know, you really get to see nature.
Oh yeah, and it's just quiet. Like it's just. I live in such a hustle and bustle area, just suburbs, and there's like 4 elementary schools within 2 miles of me. Like
Whoa!
it's just crazy. Yeah, but got a little scraggle there.
Yeah, a little bouncy bounce.
Hey man,
Next
if you're
couple,
moving
2-3
fast enough,
years.
it doesn't make
Yeah,
a
yeah.
difference. Just
Just go right through it, right? Yeah, just go
Yeah.
right through it.
Is this a 5-inch or
Just hit the
3.5?
gas.
Yeah, this is the Demi-Bot. Yeah.
Demi, nice. Barbman grew up in a farm too. I miss it. Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Next 2-3 years, we're planning on moving out to Maryville, Tennessee. It's south of Knoxville, out by Bardwell's area, actually.
Oh, really?
Out there, yeah. And probably next 2-3 years when I got this new career I'm working on, once it's underway, we're hightailing it out of here.
Awesome. Do you want to talk about your new career? I've seen you doing something in your videos about fireplace installs and other different things.
Yeah, I've done tile work for a long time, but the new career is like insurance adjuster side of things. So,
oh, okay.
Being that I've been in roofing for a long time.
Getting in the office.
Yeah. Get off my hands and knees. I've
So you
been
go,
working physically.
you get to go and look at people's roofs and see if they deserve their insurance, kind of thing.
Actually, I don't go look at the roof. I'll just stay home and let the other people look at the roof, and they send me the pictures.
There you go.
Oh, that's pretty
Stay
nice.
in my pajamas all day. Yes.
How do you get that job, man?
Members of the community. I'll just say that I got friends in all places.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you've been with the DJI community for a while. Obviously, you were flying camera drones before FPV, but yeah, a lot of the guys out there, especially with Quad Mafia, right? A lot of great communities out there. A lot of people helping each other out, keep each other in the air.
Yep. I was just talking to Mike before the stream. He was helping me update beta flight stuff on my other 2 quads. So,
right on. Good.
Yeah. I can build, I can solder. I know what I'm doing for the most part there. Beta flight, I need help with beta flight.
Everybody does.
I put out the bad signal. Somebody help.
Yeah. Have you tried KISS? Have you tried any other things?
I have not. I'm too new to it.
Yeah. Well, KISS, they say, is easier, but I know Danzilla's theory on KISS.
Oh, I don't know anything about KISS. It's just fun to, stir up shit, man.
And today we're diving into the world of tuning.
Hey,
Fuck yeah, Mr. Fly Zone.
And I'll be testing it out on my 533 flip switch. So let's get started.
Let's go.
Here's the link.
It is a fantastic tool that allows you to adjust the flight control parameters to your liking. With this, you can fine-tune your drone's performance and get the most out of your flight experience. I've been using this tune for a while now.
Dan, you could buy shovels in Surfer's Paradise, but they're like for the sand, for like building a sandcastle.
Those little plastic ones that you get, the bucket. Yeah,
you're not shoveling anything.
Faster
Yeah.
and more responsive than ever before. If you're interested in this tune, you can get it on the
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Riot 9 lives in like fucking paradise. Lives in a place called Surfer's Paradise, Australia. And it's everything you think it is. It's beaches, Australian girls, boardwalks. You know, it's beautiful down there.
That doesn't suck.
Totally.
Hope you enjoyed the
Yeah.
flight. Time. Happy flying.
Yeah, I don't even think you could buy a snow shovel there. I don't think if I lived in a place like that, I don't even think I'd own shoes. Just flip flops, man.
Just flip flops.
Flip flops and Crocs, baby.
Yeah. What do I need shoes for?
Hey, Stone FPV, what's up, brother?
Stone FPV, he got his first kiss today.
Nice. I hope the new drone of yours is working out for you.
Oh yeah, he's the winner, right?
I think he got it the other day.
Yeah. Lucky bastard. Getting free drones in the mail. All you guys winning shit. Winning bamboo printers and winning drones.
Hell yeah.
I've been in a dry spell. I gotta get back to my winning ways.
It's because you're too busy working on the computer instead of watching other streams. That's the key
it's
to
so
winning.
Distracting though. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to
I know.
apply myself and get my work done. And if I've got Discord and YouTube open on the other monitor, it's just I feel bad because I'm charging people for their time, and I catch myself like,
of course,
watching YouTube for 10 minutes while I'm on the clock.
10 minutes turns into a half hour, turns into an hour, turns into 3 hours.
10 minutes. 10 minutes every.
It's like, wait, I'm supposed to be working.
Hour, yeah. It turns into 10 minutes every half an hour.
Like, I know, but yeah, it's tough. I can multitask sometimes.
That's the hard thing about working from home, man. You gotta discipline yourself because there's so many more distractions.
Yeah.
You know, if you're going into an office, you're there to work, right? I know there's distractions at the office, but you know, it's just like,
at least it's made to work.
Yeah, it's made. It's a spot made to work. That, you know, but
couching, best place to watch. What do you mean couching? Is that a new term? Couching. Big water UAV. What's going on, boys?
What's up, Troy?
How do you? Oh man,
Off-grid's in the house too. Good to see you, Off-grid.
Off-grid.
I think a lot of you guys have met, right? Joe?
Yeah, I've met Bob Casey a few times. I've met Troy Bigwater a few times. I met Bartman actually in Chicago this summer.
Very cool.
Actually, I met Mike and Sergio for the first time this summer, and Technique and Twisted Skies.
Wow.
And Chris Have Drone Will Fly and Lambo Drive Zambo. Met a lot of people in Chicago, man. That was a good event. John Turtle Mode, Fly, man. I met a lot of people in Chicago. That was great.
Very cool.
This is our boy Technique, isn't it?
Techniques, Roger.
That's his video, right?
I believe, yeah. This is Cinetech Engaged. I think he's just doing like a chill cruise around with his.
I know. I just wasn't. I'm used to seeing the freestyle. I'm used to seeing the freestyle.
This is Mini 3. This
checking
is
the list
3,
here. Yeah. It's like, wait a second.
He's looking for his dog.
USPS sent it away. Oh, that sucks. I hate it when the mail does that. Oh, it wasn't here, so we'll send it 100 miles this way. You can come and get it now.
Oh my goodness. That's annoying. Sorry about that, Stone FPV. That's weird. I know my shipments of some of my stuff is kind of stuck places right now because of our Canadian postal service we're having shipping delays and strikes right now. So ordering anything from anywhere is impossible.
Yeah, unless you're using like the Purelator or UPS. Oh, I got a bone to pick with UPS, man.
They're still
I don't even remember what it is. What did I order? Oh, I ordered a case. I think it was just the case, the clear case for my Boxer radio.
Oh.
And what's it? Border money. What do they call that? Customs. Customs was like $8 or $9, right?
What? $9?
Something like that. It was really cheap. It wasn't a lot. It was just the customs, right? Which is one thing. Whatever. Fucking UPS charges you a $75 brokerage fee because they pay the $8 and then collect it from you. So you're getting charged $75 for them to pay the $9 bill for you.
What?
Yeah.
No.
I'm looking at this bill going, what is this bill that I get from UPS? And so I'm like, I've already said I'm not paying this, waiting to hear back.
Wow. Brokerage fee.
I couldn't believe it. Brokerage fee. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
First time I heard that was when I was trying to buy a new truck like 2 or 3 years ago, and it was like a $5,000 brokerage fee on a $24,000 truck. I was like, hang on, that's like 22% of the price of the vehicle for a what?
Yeah. That's all UPS is just charging you just to sign it out of customs.
Yep.
Yeah.
To pay the government the $9.
Everyone gotta make their money.
And then they charge you $75 for that service that you never asked for. You know?
Maddie Blunts is in the house. Welcome in, Maddie Blunts.
What up, Maddie?
Fuck yeah.
Hey!
Steve-O, what up?
I was wearing my Maddie Blunts hoodie today.
Warren Nakarasho, what's up?
Amino Acid's getting his P1S AMS delivered right now. Ooh.
That sounds like a disease.
It is a disease. It's a 3D printing disease. It'll make you print faster and make you want to print more. It's an addiction.
His pisasms.
Fuck yeah. This is a rip.
I'm not totally anti-capitalist right now, but $75 for that? Come on. That's
a little ridiculous.
Usurious.
Yeah.
Like $10, I'd be like, all right, sure, that sucks, but whatever. Fucking, I'll avoid that from here on in.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. There's a question for you.
No.
We got a question from Ryan 9.
What makes me choose my music? I have a lot of music from CDs that I've ripped onto my hard drive, and so I just use that. I don't care about copyright claims. Oh, don't do this one. This is just a faster version of the one I just did, of the one you just played.
All
right. Same song, even just slower. But what was I saying? What was your question?
Rapping, did we?
Music.
Yeah, the music. I just, I don't care about the copyright claims. I mean, a strike, obviously, I won't post it, but I sometimes I fly to the music. So, like, if I'll just fly. I know Nicholas Murders FPV does that a lot, and and so I'll just fly and just kind of drone dance, right? Just fly to the music, and then it's an easy post. It's just remember what beat you took off and post it. Upload it.
Yeah.
So that can make it easy. Otherwise, I just, I'll see how long the flight is, see what song feels good, find a close time. If I have to slow down or speed up 5% or something just to make it match, I'll do it. But yeah, for the most part, just kind of feel how the flight was.
If you're flying with a GoPro, if you're flying with a GoPro, you should like hum a few beats of the song before you arm so your GoPro can hear you. And then you can.
yeah. Good call.
Where you're at in the song.
Uh-huh.
Interesting. Hell yeah, Bob Casey, thank you. In case y'all forget, hit that thumbs up, please, and thank you.
Thank you, brother Bob. But yeah, if it's a slow, smooth flight, I'll pick something, you know, that goes with it, just something slow and easy, you know. I like 90s rock. It's kind of my jam.
Yeah.
You know, and 80s rock and some newer stuff like Teddy Swims for slow stuff, but I like my Nirvana, I like Metallica, I like some Mudvayne, you know. If it's some ripping, then let's put something on there.
Fuck yeah. Goggles FPV, welcome in, bro.
Goggles, what up? That's one of my local boys. What's up, Goggles? That's Alex.
Oh shit, nice. We've seen his footage on the channel before.
Oh yeah.
Very curious on his goggle setup, actually. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, Alex, you need to get out there with me and Will again. There with me and Will C. He's missed the last couple meetups.
I think Ebar's trying to do like the most power loops in one video.
Oh yeah.
Just killing it.
Wasn't there a challenge a while ago? People were doing like, how many can you do, like 20 in a row or something?
In a row, maybe, yeah.
Just tree gapping it like crazy.
Yeah, EBR's good out there.
Yeah, this is literally his playground. Like, he flies here quite often.
Yeah,
and like multiple days.
Or just behind the field behind his house kind of thing.
Oh shit! Find the gaps.
That's the thing too. Like I'm in danger of that because I always just fly mostly in my backyard. But then when I go to someplace new, it's like, oh, you really notice. Oh, I don't know this. So you got to do a lot more sort of exploring and warming up to the spot. You know, I'm not very fast at diving in.
Totally. Right now, it says, do you have a favorite trick or most hated trick?
Favorite trick. I'm starting to really like inverted yaw spins. They're starting to feel more just natural. Those are starting to get the trippies. I can't lock it in. I mean, I can start it. I just fall out of it. So I'm still working on trippies. I'm a fan of the look of the trippy. I just can't pull it off yet. I get it in the sim, but in real life's a different story.
Very cool.
Thanks, Bart.
Yeah, I like what Ciotti was saying. I was like, don't need to hold the trippy spin. It looks cool if you just do a sort of a fleeting moment, you know. These people that just go around and around and around and around. It's like, it's too much. Whoa,
that's sick.
Yeah, that's a great spot.
This is
I like all those little gaps right there. That's so dope.
Oh, this is what is real. Sounds like such bad grammar. This is what is real. What?
Yeah, nice flow.
Yeah, the half trip in like a amen, right?
So he's flying a DJI FPV drone, obviously. Oh,
this is? Oh, I thought this was
the
mini
OSD from it.
That could be 03.
Right.
You can't record. Which goggles though? It must be the newer goggles because I have 03 and B2 and I can't record it. I can't.
Correct. Yeah, it'd be Integras or G2s or G3s.
Interesting.
Yeah, because that's the OSD I have in my Integras.
Oh, okay.
Down on the bottom right.
So they're coming out with 04 goggles, right, or something like that, aren't they?
04 air units.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the newest hottest goggle right now? I haven't even paid attention.
The newest goggle is the N3, the goggles N3, but they are a box goggle. That's the newest. That's not the hottest.
Yeah,
I'd say the goggles 3 is probably the hottest.
The top of the flagship.
probably the best out there right now. Yeah, for DJI.
I'm a flagship kind of guy. I'm looking forward to they come out with that 2S VTX.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool, I think. Finally be able to do some tiny whoops. I'd love to do like a 75.
Never fly analog. No, I never have, right? Started with the DJI FPV drone was my first taste into FPV. And that was it. Yeah, Bob Casey's got the goggles 3.
Yeah, those V2s, man. I think they're like the unicorn of goggles.
V2s are great.
Goggles.
I hated to sell them. I had 2 pairs, and I hated to sell them, but it was a money thing, and I had Integras. It's like, all right, but just bite the bullet and sell them.
Yes, Fly Zone. I do. 5'7", 3.5.
Right, nice. Says he's never going back to analog.
Oh,
my heart is broken.
This isn't the first one, but this is what started it all right here. This is the third one.
Joe's link again.
That is nice.
I've done some. Let me turn the light on here. You can see it better. I've done some. I do hydro dipping just to kind of as a hobby. So I just kind of got.
I've thought about getting into hydro dipping.
Yeah, it's super easy. I've done my props. Yeah, it's hard to see.
What kind of paint is the hydro dipping paint? Is it a weird paint? Is it an oil paint? So
I did my Tango 2 as well. Yeah, it's just.
Oh, that's wicked.
It's not a paint; it's a sheet of like sticker paint. Basically.
So this is just rattle can. The red is just rattle can paint, and then the hydro dip is a film, it's a sheet. Put it on water, spray activator on it, dip the piece in.
Oh, okay. I thought it was more liquid, like actual paint.
You can do like film. Spray paint on water and then do that, but
I saw somebody doing textiles, and they were dripping paint onto on a surface of water, and it made like these cool patterns with all the colors, and then they dipped the textile in it. But that's cool.
There's a film.
Yeah.
I actually did that on Sergio Toto's remote on his Radio Master.
Fuck yeah.
And then there's another one. Kind of different skulls and shit.
That's to be super cool wrap now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've got a ton of different films.
Nice. Yeah, I've definitely thought about getting into doing that. Like you said, it's pretty easy to do.
It's extremely easy. Very, very easy. You want to use warm water. There's a few key things. You want to use, like 80 degree, 82 degree water. There is a side up and a side down for that film. So
right.
Make sure you do that right. Yeah. And easiest way, lick your fingers and then squeeze the film, and the side that sticks to your whatever finger it sticks to, sense. That's what side goes down against the water.
Oh, the sticky side goes down.
Yeah, when you lick your fingers and you just kind of pinch the film. Yeah.
It's the same thing with film and paper emulsion in the dark room. When you're in pitch dark, if you want to feel what side the film is, you don't need to lick your finger, but you can just feel the sticky.
Feel the sticky side, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you just lay it real gently on the water, no air bubbles. Spray your activator on there. Give it you lay it on the water and then give it about a minute to kind of absorb, and then spray your activator, and you're ready to go immediately.
It gets all soft and.
I've done some shorts back several months back. I did some shorts on dipping some Radio Master controllers, and I did 2 or 3 of those.
Very cool. Yeah, I want to do it with 3D printing. Just like just hydro dip a 3D print, I think would be pretty cool.
That'd be sweet. I wonder. I guess it would stick to TPU okay.
I'm thinking
PLA
more PLA
probably better.
Yeah.
PLA definitely better. Yeah. But even TPU, like it's essentially you're putting the ink on the water, and when you spray the activator, it dissolves the film, so just the ink is left. So you put your hand through it, it's going to be on your hand. I mean, you wipe it off with acetone, it comes off. But TPU, I think
I've seen people at raves doing that. I've seen a video of people at raves doing that with black light reactive ones, and they'd like dip their whole arm, and then their arm is like a tattoo of black light.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah,
pretty cool.
That's nuts. Oh yeah, nice ripping.
Oh, speaking of,
so this is the minefield.
this is
Minefield. Viewers. This is that minefield 5.0, guys. Check it out.
Yep.
Really cool spot in the States.
I'll show you.
I would love to fly this spot. It looks super sick.
So
yeah.
My drone would be like one of those Plinko balls, though, like hitting one object and then just like hitting 1,000 million on the way down. I just would be totally
like I said, I've been 3 years in a row, and every year an FPV drone crashes into a camera drone at some point.
We do a camera drone. No doubt. Imagine doing a power loop right into one. Break that. Bam!
Yep, it's happened.
I bet.
Talking about painting your controller, man, I'm so friggin' every time I look at it, I'm like, oh, the super deluxe boxer. Oh.
Hell yeah.
Be jealous. Everybody be jealous.
Yeah, this is in a little nothing town, man, Brownsville, Tennessee. There's like almost nothing there, but
oh yeah, I should throw a party at my cabin in the forest here, right?
Oh yeah.
Right.
The owner of this place too, Billy Trips. He's cool. Like you can. He's about 60 years old. He's like anytime any drone people want to come through here and fly any time of the year, you're welcome.
Because he creates those metal structures, right? Like he's a fabricator or something, right?
He's actually up there wrenching on stuff while we're flying around. Like,
and he like actually climbed to like the highest point or something, right?
He climbs all the way up with no harnesses.
No harnesses, yeah.
And he's like, 60, 62, something like that. Billy Trips his name. And
it's an art installation. It's not like a working oil rig or anything. It's
exactly.
It's an art installation. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm sure this is good footage for him too, man. Be all over the internet.
Oh, for sure.
He probably gets people coming.
Hey, good to see you, Vice FPV. He just recently got himself a new 3D2 upgraded machine for his first 3D printer.
Oh yeah!
Congratulations, Vice. Welcome to the 3D printing community.
Yeah, every year I go. I've been the last 3 years, and there's something new. He's always working on it. There's another boat, or there's another like that TP thing over there. That's pretty new. That thing right there, straight down.
Fuck yeah!
That's just.
It looks like he collects
towers in there?
from the military.
Or was it a dummy mannequin?
No, that's probably a person.
That one right there, that boxy one, yeah.
Oh, that's what I saw. Yeah,
it's a man sitting on a bench reading a book, I think is what Billy said.
They let you climb a couple of towers, as I understand it, and welcome in, Cool Cat.
Yeah, they'll let you, but I mean, there's no stairs. There's the bracket for the stair, but there's no stair, so it's pretty hard to climb that.
I'm old enough now where I don't really feel the need to be climbing up that shit.
Same. Like Ken Heron climbs it every year because it's just his thing. It's his birthday, but he comes down and he's freaking winded. Like he goes up into the fire tower and waves it, talks to everybody from up there. But he's winded when he gets down. Like no way.
Yeah, I've actually been finding these props pretty fun.
This is a new one from Mr. Falconrad, Mr. Conrad Falconrad.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
A little update of him actually flying some freestyle instead of just long range.
I didn't catch at the beginning what he was flying there. What rig?
I'm not sure actually, to be honest. I totally forget which one. I think it says in the description though.
I will find out. Cool Cat!
Cool Cat, what's up, Michael?
If you're not subscribed to Falconrad, get your ass over there now. Because you're a dick if you don't.
Well, that's awesome. There's
two guys all
ripping around these conveyor belts in this quarry all at the same time.
This is the quarry we all flew. Here it is.
Thanks to Joe for helping me get all set up with this one. Much appreciated.
Thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Joe. I don't know which Joe, but Thanks, Joe.
You're welcome.
All the Joes.
Oh, it's a Skyliner. Oh, he's flying Rotor Riot there.
Now, one of his Patreons sent him a drone, basically.
Nice.
So he's just ripping it with some props that he got from GemFan.
To be fair, a frame is a frame. A frame is a frame, to be fair. Unless it's like super floppy or super heavy. You know, as long as it does the job. It's only the building of it that changes.
2207, because I smashed one of these motors. It's got a FetTech 60 amp ESC and a F7 and a Vista unit.
Uh-oh.
Vista unit.
Uh-oh. Flying with makeup. Yeah, this is a great spot. I'm jealous of the spot of yours.
Yeah, we're definitely going to fly here a lot more.
And you still haven't got any grief from owners?
No, they don't give a shit. They don't care at all. There was like 8 of us there the one day.
Cool.
When I had to change that motor, that's when...
so they've seen you, though, but they've seen you?
Yep.
It actually still works.
They even left the bathroom unlocked for us.
Like bits of glass and TPU.
Nice. Good job. That's how you thoroughly fuck over a GoPro right there.
Oh, yeah.
That's the problem. My back screen has a little crack in it. Now I'm afraid that it's not waterproof or anything. So I can't use my GoPro for anything else.
It still works.
Whack it with a hammer and bring it in.
It works, but I wanted to lower it down into the lake and do some water stuff with it. You know, like underwater filming at the shore and stuff. But like, nah, not with that little crack in it. It's just
realized the battery is dead.
I've been there.
Boom. And the end of your building just popped right off. We'll see. Welcome in, bro.
We'll see what up.
Fly until
that's the other thing you got to do when you're building, man. Get your lens inside the standoffs at the front there, man. It'll save you so much money.
Yep.
We'll C's another one of my local buddies here. Fly with.
Oh, real?
Yeah.
Nice. We've heard of him, and I think we put his videos on the stream as well. Welcome in. We'll see.
Yeah.
Well,
fuck yeah.
Yoki.
Didn't realize there was water in the acorn. Oh no. There's definitely going to be water in there.
Damn.
How not to FPV, it's called.
Yeah.
And then in brackets, it happened again.
I think he's going to power loop into it. Yep.
Like that?
And
yeah.
Bloop, bloop.
Get out quick. Oh, done.
Now it's done for.
Oh.
There it goes underwater.
Basketball.
It's all about now.
Question is, did he get it back? Or is it like totally unreachable? Oh.
I think it will be okay. I had I don't know, I can't say for sure what drone it was, but I had some of those bind and fly, like Mobula 6, Mobula 7 type drones. And you got them water on them like that, and you just dry them off real good, and then the next day they work fine. But all depends. All depends. Speaking of depends,
depends on how dirty the water is and how much power you try to put through it when it's wet.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, Mr. Adventure. Let's go.
Our boy.
Stiff fly. It's a great little rip. I watched a little bit of the beginning of this morning.
How many times did I post the same fucking link?
E-Rad. How's it going, bro?
E-Rad, what's up, brother?
Hell yeah, I've been fighting these replacements stacks so hard. Not sure how I burned out 2 receivers. Oh, gosh. 5 over, I must have died.
Yeah, exactly, Cool Cat. It all depends on the minerals. The minerals.
Yeah, exactly. Some of us are.
Remember that today. That was my grade 8 science project. The conductivity of water, and I had like different samples of water with different amounts of salt in it, and then a light bulb and a battery, and
I'm pretty sure my grade 8 science project was like trying to roll a doobie. Yeah. They have the same class as you, I guess. You had to dispose of a battery, you were saying, Joe? Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah. No, you're good. No. Yeah, I just had to put one in salt water earlier today. I had one that I smashed into the top of a catwalk area. It's kind of a semi-bando that we fly, and I thought it was okay, and I threw it on the charger earlier. I was like, oh, one of those cells is way off. Let me go ahead and kill that.
I've got a 6S battery that actually identifies as a 5S battery, so I just use it for my goggles. It's not a big deal.
That's funny.
Yeah, but I've got some pretty smashed up 4-cell batteries from my my 3.5-inch drone, my small E that I have. It's very similar to a Grinderino, but
what battery do you prefer on the Grinderino?
I use the 850 4S.
850, yeah.
But I don't have a Grinderino, like I was saying. But yeah, same.
3.5, yeah.
Oh crap! Oh no, the Shelby Vol guy's back again.
Shelby Vol. Oh, Shelby hates my background. Yeah, we finally lost Shelby. We finally lost a game. Oh, this old video.
Yeah, so I thought this was hilarious. It's got a lot of views, and I always thought about doing something very similar. This year for Halloween, I actually had a really cool ghost type drone, but this one far beats mine. This is really neat.
Yeah, this was fun. This was like, gosh, at least 3 years ago.
Oh, it's inside. Is the quad inside?
It's on about it's on like 80 feet of fishing line. It's way up there.
It's way above.
Oh, I thought it was inside the thing. I was like, how are you doing that?
Yeah, it's you'll see it here in a second. I take off up straight
up.
Did
it freak out any neighbors?
Oh yeah, they loved it.
Yeah. Look how long of a world that is. That's gnar.
This shot looking down. That was the Air 2 or Air 2S.
Wow.
What strength of fishing line would you recommend for something like this?
I'm not a
how many pound tests? Is like 30 pounds.
My neighbor that bought the Latraxis Alias, I was like, hey, you got any fishing line? I don't know, whatever he had. So
fucking A. This is a new one from Super Deluxe.
Oh, this is where he samples. Turn that up.
Turn it up.
You know,
what's he doing?
It's hard from the beginning there. It's hard from the beginning.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I'm just not feeling it today. Make that content.
You know, that's why I'm a bad YouTuber.
I want to know what really is with a mask.
So far, y'all haven't caught on.
That's funny.
I don't know. It's more about.
That's fun.
Make that content.
make that content. Let's go.
Hey, Super Deluxe, you remember that time it was Christmas and you left like, I don't know, with like $500 in super chats? What's that all about? You're rich and you don't know.
That's a random.
No.
No.
No. Where's there's creative enough to do shit like this.
That's it. He's always got a mask on, and I assume there's a reason.
You may never know.
Looking awesome. Fuck yeah. It's a great
If you see his face, then he's gonna kill you.
You may never know.
He's so weird sometimes, anyway.
He does that all the
It's
time.
just all kinds of weird.
And I got my high energy partner Blunty who always lifts me up. Right, Blunty, that's you.
Oh god.
Mm-hmm. You're the hype man. You're the ultimate hype man.
I missed that memo.
I missed that.
Yeah, the Rotorisco movement.
Yeah.
The Rotorisco movement was amazing.
Oh man. Hilarious. People laugh. It was amazing.
Who is Rotorisco?
But it was fun.
It's Banny.
Everybody remember that time? That was a good time.
Adolf Bluntler.
Oh God.
Ooh,
That was amazing.
I
picked this one because this is awesome. I've always wanted to film a water park, and I had to check this out. Lots of colors in this. Really cool shot.
This one was done by some guy named Joe Fotoleo or something like that.
Fotoleo. They call him Fotoleo, I think, most of the time. Yeah, this was a few years ago too, out in Katy, Texas. Yeah, this was my Mavic Air 1 days, man, bringing me back.
Wow, still really nice shot.
This is some serious colors in the tubes, man. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
tubular.
Tubular.
Totally. You couldn't handle that on strong acid, man.
I would be tripping out if I was on acid at this place.
Man, that cloud is bleeding on me, man.
Dude, did you see that? Everything just moved backwards. A buddy of mine said that once. Dude, did you see that? Everything just moved backwards.
It's a super empty water park.
I'd love to FPV this. This is my camera drone days, man. I wasn't even flying FPV yet.
Oh, okay.
Is it closed? Is it closed or just not
It
open?
was closed at the time. I think this was January. Yeah, that's January, guys. That's January in Texas right there. That's what you
gotta
get.
say January in Texas? Yeah, come on, you sissies.
Yeah, no, was it January or November? I think it was right around. I think it was 3 years ago this month. So yeah, still November.
Still probably like 70 degrees.
About it's about that. Yeah, the dead of winter. Like if we get a cold blast, it'll be 30. If we get like a real cold blast, it'll be like 30.
Sounds cold, eh?
Yeah.
Poor things.
The bucket. Yeah, you totally need to dive that.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't go in the bucket. We already seen a video where somebody dived into the bucket. This looks fucking fun.
Those are fun slides there. That's where the floor drops out and you drop down into the tube.
So, nice. That's a neat idea. Wow, that's wild.
Yeah, you get in there and then the floor drops out. You hear the countdown too. 3, 2, 1.
That's so sick. Holy, that's so fast. Don't go head first.
Right.
You gotta do a headstand to start.
Right, it's 7 Celsius here. Chilly. What is that in Fahrenheit? Probably 35.
Oh, 30 Fahrenheit? Yeah, I'm thinking 30 Celsius. 30 Fahrenheit is -1. Yeah, that's cold.
It is 57 Fahrenheit in Houston, Texas.
Bastards.
It's pretty nice.
Welcome to Tennessee. If you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. Yeah, we're like that around here.
Or look out a different window.
Right, yeah.
This is a beautiful little foggy capture.
That's gorgeous.
I need to get me some clouds.
Mm-hmm.
I drive home from the Minefield 3.0. I went through Arkansas and saw some buddies and got some good shots with some nice fog and mountains, and it was gorgeous.
Nice.
But it's a rare thing to see.
Hell yeah.
In my part. Houston's a concrete fucking pancake, man.
Is it?
Yeah. I've heard that.
And like,
I've heard it's
there's a lot of like
parking lot hell.
It is. And like, there's not a lot of abandonment, you know, like shit gets abandoned, it gets torn down and new shit gets built. So
right.
It's hard to find
a new parking lot.
Pretty much.
Shut up, Fun Purple. Talking about his flowers. Oh yeah, Off Grid's here. How's island life, buddy?
Hopefully next year can kayak over to Texas and get some cloud surfing around the mountain. That's dope. I also now have a kayak, one of those folded and roll-up ones. Pretty dope. I used it the one weekend with my buddy Lucy out here. I have to fix the other one. I've got two. We want to do some hikes up the mountain to like some lakes that are up on the mountainside. You have to hike to get to.
Nice.
You can't go to otherwise. This is also something I've been learning about here in Vancouver, because we have a lot of property, a little bit of crown land and stuff in the mountains and stuff. Having a little park where you can like build your own FPV park. This guy's got like a setup in the woods right there.
Yeah, let's go. Kim Fused and Gardo Rotor just got a new place in the last 6-8 months, and have really been making it cool. They got some acreage and like an FPV park. Yeah, it's very cool.
It's gonna be sick, man. The next couple of years, everyone's gonna have their own FPV park in their backyards. So dope.
I certainly will. I'm looking for about 5 acres when we go to Tennessee. So.
Oh shit! They've got more than
they got a BMX. They got a BMX track there too.
Yeah, look at that.
BMX or like even motocross. Maybe.
Yeah, it might be motocross. It's pretty big.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a nice little spot.
Oh yeah. Beautiful, utilizing the whole space too. Oh, here another. I was gonna dive into that. Nope. Sick as fuck. I had to see what this is all about. We all love Mr. Fly High. We got to hear what he's got to say. He's got story time.
Yeah, it was just story time. Yeah, he was just telling me a story
Fly
about
High in the green.
Live and in person, man. I just can't believe it.
That was Finley Roundhouse. That was last summer on my way to Tennessee to go do some work. I was doing some tile work out there. Stopped off in Birmingham with Dave. Flew Caraway and Finley Roundhouse.
Fuck yeah.
Flying up to the star, and he got about halfway. His video blacked out. He was like, "I'm just going for it."
What did they use this building for? This roundhouse? Was it like a?
It's a train station, I believe.
Was train station?
Yeah, I think so.
I was gonna say usually roundhouses are for trains to come in and didn't see any tracks.
Yeah, I think there's a track right next to it, and it was just like the terminal area.
Dave and I will take you flying. We'll go to Caraway. We'll go to the Finley Roundhouse. And we took him here, and he started. It was one of his.
He's talking about Ken Herron here when he was first learning how to fly FPV.
Right.
Flying up and down the hall, and he's like.
Is it a full circle? The building?
He's like, no, I'm just gonna do it.
Not a full circle, no.
Turns around, comes back, and he's like, I'm getting it. I'm really getting it.
Cool to have a race all the way around.
He starts to come around this time. He's like, I'm gonna go fast.
Smash.
And so he starts going faster and faster and faster, but he's drifting closer and closer to these columns. And instead of yawing away from them, he throttles down. to go faster. And so he's like accelerating closer and faster each one. He goes all the way down to that red one with the dick on it, and he smashes into it completely full throttle.
Oh, wow.
Obliterates his quad.
Right into the dick.
He, of course, had set up like 4 cameras.
So that's like way over here.
3 different angles.
Natural Ken Heron style.
Smashing it, flipping, hitting the ground, throttling up, and then disarming midair.
I'm pretty sure I saw it. Yeah, it's on his channel. Yeah.
Probably.
That shit was funny.
Oh yeah.
That was a good. That was a lot of good graffiti in there too.
Video, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw that.
I remember this video now, and I remember that video of with Ken.
You're riding
That's
along.
a hilarious video.
Sorry, is it still there, or did they tear it down?
This is still there. Yeah.
Now, is that Ken's face, or is that just some graffiti? He did the dick?
No, I'm just playing.
No, okay. But he hit this pole.
Yep. With all
Full throttle.
It's a mythical pole.
Concrete. There's some good
Every
graffiti
pole
in here.
has a story.
Oh yeah, especially if you go back through the other side and look on the.
Do you think the guy who poured the cement for that pole thought that one day?
Really
People telling
good graffiti over there.
There's gonna be a dick on here one day.
Tail of your pole.
Place it here. Ken is here. What's up, bro?
Kenny, what's up?
Oh.
This was before my carbon days too. I was still flying the potato in those days, but I sent it through there.
Nice.
I sent it.
Fuck yeah, send it. Speaking of send it, look at this fucking rip.
Let's go.
Hell yeah, New York in the house.
You know this guy?
Yeah, we had him on the stream about 2 months ago or so.
Oh, I know. I'm being facetious.
Right.
His
Pablo,
link is in the chat. Go subscribe, you.
Fuck yeah. Oh yeah, so I guess Tobias Yoder and Blizzard FPV won the Polymaker Filament Discord giveaway.
Really?
About 10 minutes ago or
Lucky
so.
buggers.
So yeah, congratulations.
Oh. Say that again, Blizzard and
Tobias Yoder, Mr. Birthday.
Tobias. Oh yeah, it's always his birthday, isn't it?
I don't even know if he even has a 3D printer, but now he has filament, and now he's probably going to have to get into 3D printing.
Uh-oh. No excuses now, Tobias.
Mr. Joe Folito, are you a 3D printing maker yet, or if you
Soon, actually. Soon, yeah. My friend of mine, my boss and I are talking about going halves on a PS1. P1S? P1S,
yeah.
Bamboo. Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
So we're, he's got an invention idea, needs to print ABS, and I know that's a good printer for ABS. So, so yeah, I think we're going to go halves on that, and it'll stay at my house. So yeah, I'll have a printer soon.
Fuck yeah, dude. Awesome.
Yeah. And I know nothing about it, so yeah.
It's a pain in the ass to print. You need an enclosure. It's not the best.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I like PTG and ASA. ASA is one of my favorite strong filaments right now. But
that's what's good about the P1S is that it's enclosed. So yeah, it'll print ABS nicely.
Yeah.
And it's like dialed. You don't have to worry about like trying to tune it to print it properly.
Right.
It just automatically knows it's shit. It's just like ridiculous. Especially
How would you like
if
to
you
live
stay
there?
with
Holy shit.
Right?
Yeah. That's my summer house, actually.
You looks like you need a boat or a helicopter to get out of there, though. Like there ain't no roads that look like
horse-drawn carriage.
Yeah, I see no road. Maybe there's a road over.
Tiny little.
Yeah, Tobias has been pretty lucky lately. I think I've seen Tobias win a few things, hasn't he?
Holy shit!
Oh, Tobias is planning on good. Awesome.
Yeah, exactly. See,
after the stream,
see,
you guys the link.
See, told you that was my summer house. I'm drinking.
See what?
I'm drinking the beer. I told you that was my summer house. It's from the Guinness family.
Sure.
Why would I have this beer if I wasn't in the family?
I'm Savage compares the Bamboo Labs printers to appliances. Well, because everyone's gonna have one soon, that's why.
Well, they are appliances now. Now with Bamboo, that's what Bamboo did, man. They broke that tinkerer do-it-yourself mentality that you needed for a 3D printer, right?
Mm-hmm.
You needed to learn some shit, and now they've taken it into the plug-and-play realm. They've done that. You know what I mean?
Totally.
Other companies tried. Like I think Dremel tried, right? Like everybody's tried to do it, but Bamboo came out swinging, and they were first.
I'm excited to get started with it, play with it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that their new catchphrase? Is that their new catchphrase? Because like a dishwasher.
I think so. Just don't wash your dishes in it. That would be a good 3D printer. If the enclosure also had a connection for a hose, you could put dishes in there.
Why?
3D print water splashing onto it.
It is hilarious. Yeah, just a good combo.
These are like really beautiful shots.
I like these really wide shots, man. That's the way to do it with a
sky looks like really cool. Damn,
that's killer. What a spot! Wow.
Ooh-wee.
I'm just gonna buy this piece of mountain right here.
Nice gigs. It's probably like one of those places. It's snuggled in on 30,000 acres of prime land.
You might only own that little bubble, that area where the green grass is.
I don't think so. I think it was people who are knights and lords and the family that owns Guinness that said.
No, that's just a really famous porn star or something.
Yeah, right. That's old money.
Old money.
There's definitely a difference between old money and new money.
No way.
Big difference.
Old money, like an old porn star?
No, like old money, like
in the air.
Like an old YouTube comment creator, like an old. Okay, so this is actually 3D printed with a bamboo printer.
Nice.
The whole thing? Not
yep.
The tail, though.
The whole thing, even the carbon spar. Even the carbon spar is 3D printed with it. Of course not.
I don't believe you. How stupid do you think I am? Don't say it. You get banned.
On a scale to 1 to 5?
I don't. Oh, what? Oh. You're banned. You're banned.
Lots of pitch down with the throttle. This is a big beast. You can do it. You can do it.
Thrust?
Mm. What did she ask? Serious what?
I don't know. She said something about serious down thrust. I think it's a kid. I don't think it's a girl. I think it's a young child filming him, making comments.
Oh,
nice.
That first dip is always the clincher.
Right? Looks insane. I like that reverse angle shot. That's a cool shot.
Yeah, I like it.
I'm freaking out too. I'm shaking. Yeah.
Look, Mom, flying.
Hashtag bad off axis. Can't ban me.
I told you it was gonna be.
We could try.
I said it was gonna be super
alone.
This is super cool. Have you ever flown wings or planes before?
Oh, yeah. I have not. Nope, I have not. I've chased a few, but no, I've never flown any.
We have a chase video actually coming up. I think maybe after this video even. But that's cool. I've gone into it a little bit recently, and it's pretty dope. Like I was saying in the stream, I got this little blue plane thing that I'm working on as well. But many other planes. I got the Shelby Vol style wing, and I've had the Adam RC Dolphin and a bunch of other planes in the past and wings in the past. But
very cool.
It's
Pretty close.
They're easy to repair, right? Because there's just foam and just glue them back together a lot of the times.
Okay.
But if you crash hard enough, the electronics can break just as fragile, right? So.
Yeah.
You fly line of sight or FPV?
Both.
Nice.
Yeah. On the smaller stuff, just line of sight because it doesn't have enough weight for it. But for all the bigger stuff, I'll definitely throw an FPV system in it.
Awesome.
I have a plane I've yet to get in the air. I still got to do work on it, which I've been lax in doing. I'm kind of nervous. I'm nervous about it, but I got to do it.
Goggles says he loves wings. Haven't FPV to plane, just old school line of sight flying. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, I chased his. I don't know if that's the video you have queued, but yeah, I chased his plane a few weeks ago, last month. We're at an abandoned golf course.
I'm just gonna do line of sight with mine first until I get comfortable flying it, and then I'm gonna put a FPV in it.
Nice. I told Alex Goggles FPV, I'm like, you got to put a camera on that thing so you can fly a little lower and I can chase you.
Raymond says he flies line of sight 5-inch. Nice. I don't know why you would do that.
I do for practice. I do for practice. Acro line of sight. Right. Yeah, just I got to keep the camera oriented away from me the whole time. If I start yawing, it's over with.
Yeah, exactly.
But I can power loop. I can roll.
Nice.
I think I said a couple weeks ago that the only time I line of sight is the initial hover test before when I build a new one. That's the only time I line of sight. It's like, yep, a meter off the ground, down again, done. Here's my goggles.
Yeah, I can pretty much do all like the basic necessary movements and stuff like that, line of sight with any size drone. But like as soon as, like you said, as soon as I start moving the camera around, it really can fuck it up. But like I can do I can power loop it, I can fucking, whatever, do all the tricks and then just get it back to center. But it's all about your tuning of your rates too. If your rates you don't know your rates very well and they're not set perfectly for how your movements are, and you have muscle memory for those movements, then it's easy for you to be able to just power loop it or just yaw it real quick or whatever, right? Very cool video. I'm definitely intrigued and want to 3D print more. This is it. Twofer.
Oh yeah, that is it.
I'll be right back. Just gotta grab a drink. My throat is getting very dry.
We'll talk about you while you're gone.
This is abandoned golf course that Will C told me about. It's over close to his area, and we've been flying this now for. He's been flying it for a while. I've been there 3 or 4 times, and it's a great little spot.
Somebody's been mowing it.
Yeah, so people go out there with a tractor, I think, once in a while. There's residents will still walk the cart paths and stuff, but it's a lot of weeds. A lot of weeds. But yeah, somebody goes out there and knocks it down once in a while.
Keep the bugs at bay.
Yeah.
Should buy it. Turn it into like a flight test for drones. Flight tests, they have that golf course or whatever.
Yep. Go make an AMA field right
there. Yeah, there's an FPV park for you, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, we got to get back over to this place.
Could build a bando on the back 9. Back 9 bando.
Yeah, maybe. I think some of the plywood's been ripped off of the doors there, so you can actually fly inside that building there.
This is in Texas? Where is this?
Yep, this is in Kingwood, Texas.
Kingwood, Texas.
It's like northeast of downtown Houston. And then actually not far from here, just a couple miles, is an abandoned concrete plant. I said there's not a lot of abandoned stuff here, but then like in 2 miles, there's a couple good spots.
Concrete plant sounds fun.
Yeah.
Some towers and
Yeah,
gangways
there's a
shit
tower or two, and yeah, one of those long chutes or whatever. But it's one of those that's not manicured very often. Not that it needs to be manicured, but like the grass will get high and it's hard to find your shit.
You're such a bando snob, man.
I know.
Well manicured bandos.
Awesome.
I just like to be able to find my shit if I go down.
Yeah.
This is
I always
cool.
say
I
if
like
you do a lot of bandos, you gotta have your tetanus shots up to date.
I thought about putting a streamer on my planes and getting people to chase it too. So I'm glad to see somebody else doing this.
But yeah, were you guys trying to cut the streamer with the props?
It made it fun to chase, but I think I did chop it at one point. It got
Pull
shorter.
it down.
Well, people,
It ripped.
Well, that is a thing, right? That is a thing with RC dogfighting. Didn't they used to do that? You have to go and
Probably so. Yeah, go through and cut the other guy's ribbon.
Yeah, because if you made it out of like crepe paper or something, you could do it pretty easily.
Yeah, that's all it is. Just birthday streamer. Yeah, crepe paper.
Yeah.
Super easy.
Hell yeah.
Lightweight.
But then you get tangled and drag both of you down into the pond. Quad would be a great anchor for a plane.
Yeah. That'd be bad.
Yeah.
Be my
You get tangled
block.
up, so your props stop, but the plane just follows you into the water, tail first.
Who's swimming?
Right.
I think the quad owner is the guy that has to go swimming at that point. It's your fault, man.
Yep.
Turtle mode.
Yeah, definitely turtle mode in a pond like that. There's a picture. There's a snapping turtle in there waiting for you.
Hell yeah.
Well, it's Texas. It might even be a friggin' gator.
Oh, round 2. Got 2 streamers. Let's go. 2 streamers. Round 3's going to have 3 streamers. I can feel it.
Whoa. Yeah, what if there's gators in that pond?
There are gators in that pond.
There
could be.
There probably isn't. We don't have a lot of gators, like really not here.
Yeah.
Not far from here, Louisiana. You got problems, but it's probably not a gator in that pond.
Do you know anybody who has gators as pets?
No. There is actually a Chiefs player that has a freaking alligator as a pet, but
really,
that's insane.
Gnarly.
Will he still be able to play if he loses a finger?
Right. He's a running back. As long as he's got his hand, he's good.
There you go. Pocket Hawk. Yeah, wing content.
Yeah, good to see you, brother. Oh, I want to see a dive through the streamers between the two. Oh, who was it on that video last week that power looped the street light? Who was that we're all?
That was Dan Z.
Dan Z, right?
Yes, that was Dan Z. Yeah, when he was over and over and over again, and power looped it finally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was incredible.
That
blew our
mind
mind
right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't see the failed attempts video. We just saw the hero.
I saw the multiple failed attempts video.
Did you?
Yeah, he whacked it 15, 20 times.
I bet.
Mm-hmm. Who was it? Was it Dan Z or that guy Grand or something? Last year, did that gap between those two pillars? It was like a school walkway, and it had like the pillars with like a gap like that, and he knife edged it.
That was
like,
that was I want to say Billy Hackett, but it wasn't Billy Hackett.
Yeah, it was.
Was it Billy Hackett?
Yeah, I think it was Billy Hackett. I think so. Yeah. Yeah, he won 2023 with that move.
Yeah, that was.
Dan Z.
He's still winning it. He's still winning it. We have to go back to that video and show it, and people would still be like, "What the fuck?" He basically knife edges twice.
That's badass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
he's
like there must have been like less than an inch on either side of the quad.
Yeah. I love shots like this. This is kind of what I got into FPV for. I like the like flying and trippy spinning and ripping around and shit, but the cinematic, beautiful shit like this is something that us here in Canada we have that I love flying. This is our friend over on Vancouver Island, also known as Goonie.
Oh, this is Goonie.
Yeah.
Nice.
This is his other channel. Yeah, this is his second channel.
Man, that's gorgeous. We got nothing like that down here.
I'm definitely a secret fan of the Instagram filter look.
Mm.
You know what I mean? When it's done right, you know, and it's done with the proper subject.
I feel that's what this is, yeah.
Like the teal and orange.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. It's done so many times, but you still see it once in a while, and it's like, yes.
I like the look it gives it though. It gives it like a very like almost like movie type like nature.
Kind of dark, yeah.
Yeah.
The matte blacks, right? It's not all full black, right? It's only dark gray. Totally black in the shot.
Truth.
Mm-hmm.
Matte Beautiful. Black, baby. Just bump it up to like, you know, like 5 or 10 on your level slider.
Fuck yeah.
Gorgeous.
I'm such a sucker for the tree surfing. I love it. It's
a little bit of
actually really fun to do.
Sound design there would have been nice. Little
running water, some ducks,
a monkey.
This is on the island, right? Monkey. That'd be awesome if there was monkeys. Come on, man! If there was monkeys in BC, I would probably like move to BC tomorrow. I'd be like, "Yep, BC wins. I'm going to BC." I was gonna say, "Holy shit! Look at this place," and then I was like, "Oh no, it's Mr. Steele."
This is when he went out and flew with the TBS guys. So this is a pretty cool video. I haven't checked it out yet. Let's check it all out together.
Apex.
Bi-blade
7-inch. Bi-blading it. Up in the mountains? I don't know, man. Isn't the air?
It's only a 6S 1P, so it's not a heavy setup.
Is he still Mr. Analog?
This build looks like it. I think this build is, but I could be wrong.
That's a great spot, though, man. I'd be in such a hurry to get that 7-inch up there. Like, whoo-wee. You too, eh, Marcel? You'd be like, yes.
Mm-hmm. I want to be closer, though. Let's drive down that road farther or something.
It's a dam, I think.
Pathway or something.
See? If you were closer, you wouldn't get the shot going along the dam. Come on now.
I guess. But man,
there's a lot of cinematography to be done between here and there.
I'd be camped up
it's a lake.
I'd be camped up on the ridge.
Oh yeah, that would be good. Yeah, because you could fly both ways then. You just turn with the quad.
Yeah.
Double your range.
Although it actually looks a lot closer than it I thought it was. It's actually
it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Well, because too when the drone is sitting there on the ground, there's nothing going on, and then you fire it up, and gyroflow does its little zoom thing and changes the sort of the wideness of the shot a little bit.
Oh, he better do us proud. I want to see some fucking dope ass diving on this. It's hard.
Does it say how far he went? Is this like Rotor Riot, like 1 kilometer long range, or?
Oh, he better go all the way to that valley into the far left. It's not that long.
Doesn't say how far he goes.
Although it is 8 minutes, I could get there and back. No, just kidding.
Oh yeah.
If I flew all the way to the left there, I would be taking at least 20 minutes. All right, here we go. This is
Oh,
what
I
we came
love it.
for.
I love it. This is what I want to do.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, save up your pennies and toonies and come on up here in Canada, and I can come rip with
Already
us.
started, man.
Vancouver.
I got a tin can. I got a tin can with the BC fund.
Make sure you come on a non-rainy season. Oh, look at that spot. Holy jack.
Nice.
Yeah, just don't come up
I
on
bet
the
you if
rain.
you crashed here, even if you crashed there, it would still bounce all the way down into the lake.
Oh yeah. That's carrying down.
That'd be some good footage, eh? Splash.
Hilarious. It'd be even funny if your GoPro came off your drone and like started with your drone, and you could see the drone down the hill,
sinking through the bubbles.
That's what a mile of vert rocks. It's like, yep. It's going back up again. Greedy dub number 2.
Yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't came all the way back.
If you're conformal coded, send it.
Yeah. I wouldn't have came all the way back across that walkway bridge or whatever dam. I would have
This
just
is in Austria.
Yeah. Let's go. That's a very short distance. He's like already almost to the top again.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Pretty cool to have nice.
It looks better going down than it always taking a different route this time.
Yeah.
A less pleasing route. Kind of more.
You could hang out there all day just cranking out packs.
Oh,
knives.
It's batteries.
19 volts. Yeah.
Yeah. 6S. That's pretty much.
That's toast.
6.
6S.
Is he gonna make it?
Yeah.
Flare.
He's might make it over to him.
3.1. His batteries are down too.
Fighting the wind.
It was a lipo though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm done.
Full throttle. Shouldn't have went for the second one.
At least he got it close enough to fetch.
That's too bad. That's an easy capture though. Just jump over the fence right there down the hill.
Yeah, it turns out it's actually like 100-foot drop. He didn't notice.
Steep as shit, yeah. Yeah, getting back up's not going to be easy. Oh, 19 versus 3.1. I was thinking that was my math it off. Oh, that's a drain. Just climb up the drain.
Oh, nice.
Easy peasy.
That's not a drain. That's just the oh shit path.
Yeah.
And it leads right into oh shit, right into a tree.
Right into a mud puddle. I've seen enough of Mr. Steele's legs now.
Yep. Next one. It's going to be a little long with the video. Unfortunately, he does get the video back, and that's really all you get to see anyway. Puerto Rico.
Whoa, look at that. Look at that beach. That's pretty nice.
Have you ever traveled with your drone? You ever been anywhere epic other than your local home area? Have you ever traveled anywhere far away like this?
Yeah, I've been 2 years ago this month. We went to Costa Rica, and that was a lot of fun. It's, again, back in my potato days, but still got to go there and fly and zip line and put a camera drone up, and so that was pretty cool. Yeah,
very neat.
It was a lot of fun.
Oh, that little valley was fun.
Never taken my drone on trips like that yet. That'd be really cool.
Costa Rica was very lenient with their, I checked with their FAA before I went, like, hey, what's your drone laws? Can I come with mine? And, and they were very, very lenient. They're like, Yeah, same rules as ours. Don't fly over people. 400 feet max. The whole bit. So it's like, okay. And I asked if I had to register or anything like that. They said nope, not necessary.
Cool.
I wouldn't mind going somewhere fucking sunny.
Yeah, you gotta get out of there. That's why I left Ontario.
Yeah.
It's like tight there, isn't it? It's like freaking strict.
It's just the weather sucks out here.
Oh, the weather.
It's not too. Well, it's summer's short. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, very short.
Big thing. So. Yeah,
summer's only about 10 months here.
No, there's no rules really where I am. I live out in the middle of literally nowhere. I have 2 neighbors within a couple of kilometers distance of me. That's about it. And then, so I can fly anytime, anywhere. I don't have to worry about anything. I don't even have to worry about Karens where I am.
Nice.
Though this is pretty fucking nice. I want to go swimming in the ocean.
I want to go to fucking Puerto Rico.
Yeah. Oh, Riot said we could all go to Australia. Riot said he'd put us up.
Let's go. Perfect. This is a cool one. So you've done some long range, technically.
I guess, yeah, with an Air 2.
Air 2, 10,000
camera.
Nice.
10,000 feet.
Oh,
yeah,
feet.
this was 10,000 feet. Man, you went way back.
2
This
miles.
was like my first video, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I'm way over there. I was at one of my customers' houses.
That's super epic.
Riot 9, convert that. 10,000 feet in meters.
I think it's 1.9, 1.8 something miles. Oh, you said
Riot's
meters.
good at that. Riot's good. Yeah. I know a mile is 5840, right?
5280.
5280, right?
5,280 feet, 1,760 yards. So if a meter is probably a little less than 1,760 yards a little less than 1,760 meters.
Kilometer and a half. Kilometer and a half. What do we got up here going? This is Eric Smith.
Another local Canadian on the island, actually, I believe.
Nice.
Those island boys.
We got some mountains on the island.
I want to see animals. Where's the bears? Where's the mountain goats? You let me down this summer. I didn't get any mountain goat footage, man. I'm still looking forward to some classic off-axis mountain goat action.
I definitely didn't get as much flying in this summer as I did the summer before. That's for sure. But
so when does rainy season end in the spring? When's a good time in the spring? Oh, there's bugs in the spring though, aren't there?
What, down here?
Oh, there's always bugs.
I was talking about go to BC.
Okay.
Probably more bugs than here, and they're horrible where I am. Mosquitoes and black flies.
Yeah, we don't have the black flies like you have out there, though. Thank God. Bugs are annoying here, but we have bug tents when we fly long range. So we just sit inside of a bug tent.
Hot box like a bug tent.
Actually, there's a new Amazon thing that a friend of mine uses when he goes and flies at the park. It's butane, I think, or it's some other powered bug repellent.
Oh, yeah.
It just sits on his table.
They don't like propane. It emits a little propane or something like that, I think.
Is that what it is, propane?
One of the anes.
I think one of them is electronic, though. I think one creates like a really low vibration buzz or something as well, maybe. I could be wrong, but because I know one of them doesn't take chargers. Yeah, one of them you don't have to replace. You just have to charge it. But it's more expensive than the one that takes the juice. This is what our mountains are looking at now, all the snowy tops.
It's gorgeous.
Getting ready. Soon they'll be covered completely.
Hell yeah.
And you can't see shit on the way down.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Like, I mean, you get like blinded by that fog and clouds and.
Yeah, gotta know your terrain.
I can see getting lost in clouds pretty quick. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This is quite the interesting song choice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it works.
I'm just imagining somebody playing guitar right now. Just rocking it.
I'm imagining somebody from The Hills Have Eyes shaking their pick at you from the top of the hill.
Shaking their pick.
Whoa, what was that? Somebody got paid.
It sounded like an it's my text.
It sounded like a cha-ching.
Yeah.
Cha-ching.
I should change my ringtone to somebody that has that. This guy who orders these Transformers from me sent me a little bit of money again today just to help pay for the filament that I ordered for the parts. Otherwise, you know, it's hard to build the thing for him.
Get the Transformer sound.
Yeah. Totally. Or the cha-ching. The cha-ching thing's pretty cool. Epic view. I'm gonna go on to the next one. This is pretty funny.
Remember when ringtones were a big thing? Like people used to buy ringtones.
Yep. This is our friend from Italy.
Italy.
S. Fidelis.
Over distant waves, capturing the essence of
the Latin root.
Weathered by time, stood proud and eternal. There, a boat.
You got money for fake mustaches.
With my money, man.
Oh no, Italians.
The drone tracing the rugged cliffs with a gentle grace. Every curve.
Oh, is this like get David Attenborough to narrate my drone video?
I think that's what this is.
The calm sea below.
I started playing with some of that AI voice stuff in the editor, and I just use Filmora, but it's just kind of there's a lot of options. It's kind of cool.
So that being said, have you guys checked out my Joe Rogan interview? It's pretty awesome. It's actually really good.
You sold me when you first told me that you were going to be on Joe Rogan. Part of me believed you, and I was like, "What? That's crazy!" And then you showed me the video. It's hilarious.
It's not much of a video; it's more of a listen. But yeah, if you check it out, it's pretty good listen. There's some good topics in there, and I think everyone should check it out.
Yeah, interviewed by Joe Rogan.
Around this vessel, the camera danced in a slow, deliberate circle.
This is epic. Nice orbit around the boat there.
Super nice.
So you use just Filmora, Joe? You haven't DaVinci resolved it yet?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, just Filmora. I started using that when I was a beginner, and I don't know. I just know it now. It's easy. It's easy for me to stick with it, I guess. I know there's programs that are better and do a bit more things, but I don't need it.
If it does everything you need it to, and you know how to use it,
there's
no point in changing
it
just for
on.
trend or.
The sun dipped lower, setting the horizon.
The sun dipped lower.
Indeed.
There's people
Someone go
walking
fetch
all
me a
over the
marmalade
rocks.
sandwich.
Soft targets everywhere.
Soft targets everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like shooting fish in a barrel. He was spoiled for choice.
Yeah, we should do our own, right? It'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
Closer, the vastness of the sea unfolded.
Wait, did he replace the sky there?
No.
Oh no, Jesus Christ. No, that's the background of the stream. I'm like, what the hell's going on with the sky above those mountains?
Tripping balls, bro. All right, this ends pretty much the end of the stream. I really appreciate you coming in. It's been a pleasure.
Oh yeah, appreciate the invite, man. I had fun, and let's do it again.
Hell yeah. Anytime we do our community hangouts beginning of the month, first stream of the month, or first Tuesday of the month, I should say. This is a kind of a cool last entry. I always do kind of like a light display, drone LED display, but I thought this one was kind of cool. This is brought to us by a drone pilot, Drone Kings in Darwin. So yeah, it's kind of cool little light display out of like a museum. Pretty neat.
What should we know about Darwin, Riot? What's the Riot tourist guide to Darwin? Should be avoided.
Capture Life Connection was lurking. Oh,
Stevie, what's up,
bro?
Oh, lurker.
Gotta have you on the stream soon, buddy. This is really neat.
Yeah.
We actually had a drone light show here in Vancouver recently. And I used the opportunity to go and get it. Darwin is to be avoided.
Yeah.
Later, we'll see.
Cool. All right. Well, I'll see everybody next week. We'll have on a guest we don't have lined up yet. I haven't heard back from a couple people, so we'll see. So stay tuned, and yeah. After that,
if you want to be the guest, Riot does, or not Riot, sorry, Marcel does take bribes. So you know,
take bribes.
I think, as far as I know. If not, I do.
Yeah. Also, our intro video. So if you guys want to add to our new intro video for the stream, I'll be making up some flight edit collaborations for that, like we did last time. So yeah, just message me anywhere, Discord or Facebook or whatever. What was this other thing? There was one more thing. I don't know. Congratulations to Tobias.
Secret Santa.
Oh, yes, that's what it was. Thank you very much. Secret Santa is almost wrapping up. The 24th of November, which is only 5 days away. We'll be closing entry for Secret Santa on Discord for the FPV World Discord. If you want to be entered, it's a $25 to $30 recommended price for purchases and shit for your gifts. So yeah, Secret Santa. If you've ever seen a Secret Santa thing before or never had it before, so basically your name goes into a hat, and you randomly get picked out somebody who is in your area. I'm trying to make it that way as well, so you're not paying for like crazy shipping fees. If you're in the U.S., you probably get U.S. Canada, you get Canada, vice versa. All that stuff. So hoping to make that work out better for everybody. But yeah, there's lots more information on Discord as well if you want to ask any other questions. But yeah, sign up is on there right now. There's a Secret Santa Discord channel. All you have to say is your name, and there's a Google form document to fill out. It's a little bit of information on what you do, what you don't do, what you're looking at, what you don't looking at, and if you have an Amazon wish list. super easy way to collaborate and help each other out. Also, Secret Santa part is I will be getting someone's name randomly, and they will be receiving a lot more than $30 prizes.
Sure,
So
somebody wins a big prize.
more people, the better. And good luck to you. We'll see.
As long as it's not that guy Tobias again. Tobias wins everything.
Also,
birthdays every week.
Also, December is basically a huge month of giveaways and giving back to the community.
Yeah.
So every week in December are 4. Is it 4? Yeah, we got 4 this month. Actually, January we have 5 streams. Anyway, December we'll be doing some giveaways, big giveaways. So check that out. Invite your friends. And again, thank you very much, Joe, for being here. That's all.
Absolutely, man. Thanks for the invite. Have fun. Absolutely. You too.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Cheers, guys.
Thanks, guys.